we headed to Adelaide to visit Cal's parents and decided to turn it into a road trip to explore more of Australia along the way.
We saw some emus, so we are on the lookout.
We're on a high after seeing some emus.
We had a few places we wanted to visit, but ended up discovering even more than we expected. The days were long, but as you'll see, every stop along the way made it worth it. As we drove through Goondiwindi, this bridge really caught our attention, so we had to stop and take a look. We found quite a bit of information about the area's history of flooding, which led to the construction of a levee in 1956.
So we just left Goondiwindi and we've come into New South Wales, and we'll probably come back to Goondiwindi at some stage because it's a really nice town and we'll probably end up camping there down the track.
So yeah, it was our first border crossing for the trip. We've got two more border crossings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New South Wales to Vic and then the Vic to SA.
Yeah, so we are heading now to Dubbo, where we're going to set up camp for the night. Yeah, having fun.
Enjoying it.
As we were driving, we stumbled upon the world's largest virtual solar system drive. The planet's sizes and distances are 38 million times smaller than the actual solar system. And there are actually multiple routes you can take to see it. But they all end at the Siding Spring Observatory, which represents the sun. We thought this was so cool, but unfortunately this wasn't part of our planned route, so we only saw a few planets. This would be a drive we'd be keen on for the future.
Yeah, there you go. We finally made it to Dubbo. We made it to our caravan park where we're setting up for the night. It was about probably 8.5 to 9 hours all up today with all of our stops.
Yeah, I don't think we were sort of expecting it to feel so long, but we're pretty wrecked at the moment.
Yeah.
So think we're going to go back to our campsite pretty soon and just probably chill a little bit.
Yeah, we had a few interesting things happen
Yeah.
on the road today. A few near misses with kangaroos, which are only about 50 metres in front of us. So lucky we didn't hit any of those.
Yeah, lots
everywhere.
of roadkill. Yeah, and massive ones too.
Especially between Goondiwindi and Waikerie. Yeah. And we had our tub tonneau come open randomly. I think that was just my fault, didn't shut it properly. Sometimes we can do it if it's not clicked in properly.
Yeah, so we're kind of driving for a bit, not knowing if we lost anything, but luckily it was all good.
And we thought woodies had flown out of the back and all of our food and
that would have been
stuff.
a disaster.
Our fridge was just too cold. We had it set to too low, so we got to our lunch stop and our egg and lettuce sandwiches were frozen.
Yeah, we kind of bit into them and they just tasted
the fridge
like...
is a bit too good.
Yeah, they just tasted like ice, really.
It's literally just a cute little stopover place. Like, I just put in here because it works out perfectly for like you doing what?
I feel like it's a bit frozen.
It is.
Oh.
Might have to turn the fridge down.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
The egg feels icy, hey?
Yeah. I'm going to turn the fridge down to like minimum.
Yeah.
Bare minimum. Maybe the fridge is that powerful. There you go. So just learning more lessons as we go.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a massive day tomorrow. So today was like 7-8 hours. Like it was definitely longer by the time we sort of made little stops. Yeah. But I think tomorrow is pretty long.
About 8.5 with no stops. So probably looking at 9.5 to 10 realistically.
Yeah, but we're definitely stopping in parks and I don't know, you sort of just want to like relax and take it easy. But we're kind of on a bit of a time crunch this time, unfortunately. So we sort of have to stop off just for a little bit at each stop and make the most of it in the short time that we have. But there's definitely some stuff that we want to come back to in the future.
So tomorrow's just the main stop will be the Parks dish, and then it'll just be a lunch stop and a dinner stop and just a few other quick stops to stretch our legs along the way.
Yeah, we packed like platter food for tonight for dinner, so we don't have to cook anything. We have a powered site, so we're going to boil some water for tea and coffee.
We're off to Parks this morning to check out the dish.
Yeah, we had to wake up pretty early this morning. It was dark like the whole time we were packing up. We want to head off early because we've got a long day ahead of us. It says ETA is 4 o'clock even without stops.
Big day today. So this will be one of the main stops for today. And then just a few shorter stops for meals for lunch and dinner before we get to Mildura tonight. The Parkes Radio Telescope was built in 1961 and operates continuously to this day. The dish has contributed significantly to scientific discoveries and played a key role in the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969, among other NASA missions. We had fun exploring the Visitor Discovery Centre for a bit, then we were lucky enough to see the telescope in action as it moved around at different angles throughout the morning.
Awesome. I wonder how that works.
Conversation 50 metres away.
Right? And it travels like the whole way in between, I think. Pardon?
So cool.
That is.
Oh yeah, nice. Cafe in there. Wow, look at those old buildings. Old pub, Metropolitan Hotel. Wow, this is cute as. This is like one of the nicest towns we've been through.
Yeah.
Nice coffee shop in there.
Oh, cool.
As we were driving through West Wyalong, we found a lovely little park. So we decided to make a stop to have our lunch and stretch our legs ahead of a massive stint of driving. Honestly, we were expecting to see a lot more silo art on our trip than we actually did, so we were very excited when we came upon the Waikerie silos. The grain farmer, shearer and sheep in the artwork show the rich agricultural heritage of the town.
We just saw some emus, so we are on the lookout.
We're on a high after seeing some emus. That was cool.
That was really cool. So our emu count is currently 3.
Yep.
And our kangaroo
Near miss.
crossing, near miss count is 2. So we want to see more kangaroos, but as long as they're near misses and not hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we really want to see some emus. So my eyes are peeled. Okay, we're just passing through hay now. That massive long stretch is over. And our emu count got up to 7. But they're kind of further off in the distance. Yeah, this is actually a little town.
Yeah.
Which all the other towns that we passed through were not
really
actually
towns.
really towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to actually see something other than just a straight road for a little bit.
That got a bit old, that
Yeah.
stretch,
Yeah, that was probably the longest.
by far.
Yeah.
At this point, we knew our day was really starting to blow out, and we were a bit concerned with how late we'd be arriving in Mildura. But once we saw a glimpse of another silo art down a side street, we knew we had to make a stop. This artwork is a tribute to the servicemen and women from Hay who contributed to the World Wars. We love how these silo artworks are really personal to the area and give a glimpse into the culture and pride of each town.
Oh, look at that. Wow, this is actually really pretty. This is so cute.
After another long stint of driving, it was getting late and we stopped off at what we thought would be just a short stretch break, but stumbled upon this beautiful Yanga homestead. We weren't really sure what it was and there weren't any other people around, but it was so unique and we knew we had to do some exploring. By the time we were getting into Mildura, It was already dark and we knew we were going to head to bed not long after setting up camp. So we pulled into a servo to fill up and ended up having an unexpectedly delicious pub-style meal at this roadhouse. Our campsite was technically still just inside New South Wales, so we made the border crossing in the light of the next morning.
Welcome to Victoria sign.
Yay!
There it is.
After a massive day prior, we let ourselves have a bit of a sleep in, which unfortunately meant we didn't really get to explore much of Mildura. But we did make sure to stop in at a local cafe that had been recommended to us. From what we saw just driving through, Mildura is a lovely town and we'd definitely like to come back and stay for longer to explore more. In hindsight, we'd probably break up the trip a bit more next time so we didn't have to drive as far each day and could see more of some of these places.
We've had like the best service.
Oh,
and just generally
everywhere.
Nice people.
Yeah, people have just been so friendly no matter where we've been.
Yeah, I think it's that small town kind of country attitude. That caravan park, the camping site was really nice.
That was the nicest one we stayed at. Yeah, we had kookaburras in the morning and all different types of birds and had the best sleep, and all the cabins were just nestled in between eucalyptus trees. It was really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night, definitely the Dubbo to Mildura leg was the toughest leg so far.
Yeah.
It was just a long day and we did stop off a few times, so we're our own worst enemy in that regard.
It ended up being a 12-hour day yesterday, but it was worth it 100%.
Yeah.
Before we could officially enter South Australia, we had to pass through its quarantine checkpoint. SA has some of Australia's strictest biosecurity laws to help protect their farms and vineyards by keeping destructive pests like fruit flies out.
The Riverland of South Australia. Hey! Welcome to SA. Wine region. I grew up in South Australia and it is known for its amazing produce, particularly the bakeries. So every time I come back, I make sure to get a chocolate donut. Waikerie Bakery is well known to South Australians, so we were very keen to make a stop off here and it was definitely worth it.
Waikerie Bakery and I got a caramel slice.
Oh, look at that.
Yum. Yep. Really sweet.
Yeah.
Yum.
Also from the Waikerie Bakery, chocolate donut. Keen, very keen. It's been a long time since I've had a chocolate donut from South Australia, so here we go. Yum. Yeah, really good. Nice chocolate, nice dough. Perfection.
The Waikerie silos are titled Healthy River, Healthy Community, and it shows a river landscape as well as local native plants and animals. The artwork is stunning and is painted all the way around, so you can see it from the road and the river. There are so many beautiful towns along the Murray River, and Waikerie is definitely somewhere we'll come back to for a longer stay. After some delicious food and a bit of fun, we were more than ready to get to our destination. Final stop, Adelaide.